So, where to now, Doctor? Where is he going to strike next?
I don't know, James. I can't understand him. These catastrophes make no sense. The Catraxis Nebula, the planet Bleaks, even the destruction of the Deltites, one of the most pleasant peoples in the universe. There's no detectable pattern, no foreseeable target. In all space and time. We don't even know who's doing it.
What is it?
It's a distress call.
I know that. It's not my first day. Who sent it?
Well, it's from the Time Lords again, isn't it? Of course it will be. It always is.
Come on, Doctor. It's going to keep happening. Find out what they want.
James, every time my people have contacted me, it's either to punish me or send me on some sort of a detour to sort out a problem the cows are happy enough to get involved with but not to finish.
I am not their puppet.
No, wait. It isn't them.
Who is it then?
I'm not entirely sure. They appear to be a civilization outside the knowledge of the TARDIS. No, wait. I recognize the signs. If I'm not very much mistaken, it's from the planet Detridox.
Well, what do they want?
Let's go and find out.
Are we here?
Well, of course we are. I mean, we're definitely here. The question is here Detridox?
Alright, that is what I meant.
The coordinates seemed a bit funny. I could barely decipher them. But we should be. Ah, yes, that's about right.
You understood that?
No, that's just it. There are very few people whose languages the TARDIS cannot translate. People of heightened authority like the Shadow Proclamation or civilizations that the Time Lords didn't know about, which is very few. Excuse me, could you talk English or this conversation will be very one-sided? What is your name?
Alfandra.
Ah, good to meet your acquaintance. I'm the Doctor. Part human. Or at least that's what I tell people. This is my friend James, human. James, meet Alfandra from the planet Detroxys.
It is called Declidox.
I do apologize, Delclidox. There are a lot of names to keep track of, my mistake.
Declidox.
Excuse me, Declidox. I'll get the hang of it.
Wait a second. This isn't a planet.
Yeah, it's a bit too shaky. I would guess that the time machine was hit by some sort of navigation barrier, since we couldn't translate the location properly. So, what's going on, Alfandra?
The ship is about to explode and destroy the planet below.
Well, there you go, James. Clearly the TARDIS worked out that Declidox was going to be hit by some sort of explosion, and then relocated us to the ship rather than the planet to stop it exploding. My ship's very clever, you know, El. So, how can we help?
I'm afraid it is you in need of help.
I don't follow.
I've been planning this for a very long time. I'm not a resident of this planet. The fact that you couldn't translate the planet's coordinates and my language is not connected. At least, not naturally. Humans. Always seeing patterns in things that aren't there. I use my own technology to stop your ship deciphering it and grasp your curiosity. You see, the planet below is totally empty. I made sure of it. I have a teleportation device that will send me back home just as the ship explodes.
And why would you do that? Wait, you sent the distress call. For what? To save an empty ship?
It is not empty. Anymore. You see, my teleportation device has disabled your time machine. You will blow up in this ship.
Doctor, what have you got us into now? Wait. You're the one that destroyed the Caltraxis Nebula. The kind people of Deltite. What for?
To lure you here.
I will stop you.
How? Contact your Shadow Proclamation.
No. I'm going to do this. I've just disabled your teleportation device. You cannot leave the ship. But with it I also freed up my ship. I don't need you to. I'm the authority around here. Read my box. It says police.
Wait a second. A time machine that can disguise itself. Arrogance. The ability to trace my call and attempt to translate my language. You can't be.
I am. I'm the Doctor. And I'm a Time Lord from the planet Gallifrey. Heard of us?
Oh, this is beautiful. My place in the greatest war of them all.
I'm sorry?
The Time War.
Yes, there are a lot of Time Wars. What's a Time War? Well, it's the same as a World War to you, but between time-traveling races. And you're telling me the Time Lords are in one?
The greatest of them all.
Between whom?
The Daleks.
No.
Oh, this is fantastic. I have the undivided attention of a Time Lord. The greatest fighters of them all.
Is that meant to be a compliment?
I sense defiance. Why? Go home, Time Lord, and join your war.
I will not. I can save people, one at a time. Be a doctor.
There is no need for doctors anymore. Only warriors.
I will not be a warrior.
You will have to at some point. It will never end, Doctor. It will encompass all of time and all of the universe. You cannot run.
Believe me, I am very good at running.
It will come, Doctor. You cannot escape it altogether. The time will come.
Time is not the boss of me.
Time is the very issue. The Time Lords are the most powerful race. The Dalek will never desist, and the Time Lords will destroy everything rather than lose. All of time is at stake, and time will find everyone and everything.
Well, it has never laid a hand on me. Come on, James.
Wait, Doctor, you can still save me. The ship will blow any time now. Don't leave me here. I have said nothing but the truth to you. Come back to me. Come back to me and be a doctor. Wait, you're just gonna leave him? We can take him with us in the TARDIS. Save him.
No.
So, what's a time war?
Where to next, eh?
Talk to me.
The Time War. It's been a long time coming. The Time Lords heard that the Daleks were coming up with some sort of virus to attack Time Lord DNA. So they took me to the very beginnings of the Dalek creation, on Skaro, and got me to corrupt the Daleks' DNA first in an attempt to make them less evil.
And it didn't work?
No. Stupid Time Lords. Quite the contrary. It in fact gave them a bigger hatred for us and provoked the attack. And from there spiraled a series of events concluding in an all-out war. It was always going to happen, but now the rest of time has caught up with it.
Well, can't you stop it?
The Time Lords were very peaceful. Do you know why? Because they knew what power does to you. In their own way, they were very evil, but in a restricted way. They never let anyone interfere with time, because they knew it was too dark to handle properly. Like when they send me to kill the Daleks instead of doing it themselves. That is why I left. I was bored of them refusing to help people that needed it in fear of their own powers. But now they're at war, and they're impossibly arrogant. They'll never stand down. They'll rip apart all of time if they have to.
Well, can't we, I don't know, help them? Change time? Anything, just stop them.
It is not my war. I will not fight! As of this moment, I am no longer a Time Lord. I should be one in genetics, but not in title.
What about Alfandra?
No. I know what you're thinking. I won't.
The Time Lords wouldn't either. If time is not the boss of you, then do it. Save him. Your people would not interfere with established events. So if you aren't one of them, then prove it. Save him.
Alfandra, how long till this ship blows?
1 minute.
There's no way of disabling the self-destruct.
None.
You promise me that the planet below is totally empty.
Yes.
Come with me.
Why would you save me?
Because I am not a warrior. I'm a doctor. I save people. And now swear to me, don't ever come after me again. Nor anyone else. You will live a very quiet life and not cause any danger to anyone else, because if I hear you do, I will send you back in time and put you right back on that ship a second before it blows. Do you understand me?
Perfectly.
Your teleporter is now fixed. Go home.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, quite. That's one mystery down. Where to next?
I don't know. We can go anywhere as long as we don't get involved in this war of yours.
I told you, it's not my war.
Well then, all we have to do is stay clear of it until it blows over.
Oh, James, I wish that were true. I'm afraid I think this is just the beginning.